And welcome to Make a Long Story Short. Here we are for our second episode. And today we have a very special guest.
I'm not that special. Well, what's up, y'all?
This is our boy, Nard Johns. Everybody give him a hand, give him a hand.
Welcome.
Kyle Goes Wild. What's up, y'all? Thanks for having me.
What's going on,
Of
man?
course.
Man, nothing. Just had some McDonald's. I feel good. I mean, I'm in here on the radio,
Yeah.
sort of, or something.
Whatever this is, right?
Why, hey, I'm happy to be here, and let's dive into this.
Yeah, man.
it.
So the reason why we called you on, man, is because you do something that's super awesome, dude. It's
You're
super unique,
super
and it
funny.
cracks me up every time I see it. Elaine, what do you think?
Yeah, totally agree. Always
Well, I
funny.
try. I mean, it just comes to me, man. I mean, these customers, they come in my store and they believe they are in the 100% right. Like, it's funny, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it's real funny. They come in and they have like 7 or 8 different bags with them, bro. Like, and they're not just bags.
Mm-hmm.
They're not purses. They're like, you just got off an airplane.
Oh, like luggage you're talking
Yeah.
about. Oh, okay.
I mean, not like luggage with wheels. I mean, duffel bags.
Oh.
Dirty duffel bags. In coronavirus central. And it's just like, open the bathroom for me. And it's like, no.
Oh.
You have to pass how many employees to get all the way over to the restroom to come to me?
Right.
So you snuck past all these people with no mask, with all this trash bag looking stuff you have. I mean, it just comes to me because these guys, they I don't know, they think they're slick. Seems like some 8th grade prank or something, but you know, they're 100% serious, and I just had to exploit it, man. I had to.
Yeah.
It's free material.
Oh yeah. So what's part of your process when you decide to? Obviously, the your customers give you a lot of inspiration.
Oh,
so
yeah.
outside of that, what's kind of your process when you put those videos together?
Well, I'm a punchliner, man. I rap. A lot of people don't know that, but I rap. And
Nice.
the process of me making these videos starts with the punchline. And what's the punchline? Can you open the bathroom for me, sir? And honestly, I go from there and work my way backwards. And I try to jump into the customer's shoes. Like, what were you thinking
Right.
before you came in here?
Yeah.
Like,
That's just they weren't.
you obviously don't have a car. You could have left that in the car.
Right.
Then you get all the way to the front playing ninja somehow. You know what I mean? And they're good at it. I don't know. And, you know, a lot of the employees don't say anything. But me, I'm not taking none of this coronavirus home to my babies, bro. And it's like, no, I'm going to be that guy that just ruins your plans. Because, I mean, we were all young before.
Oh yeah.
You know what you do in parks with your girlfriend, and she got to be home in 3 hours, and you can't go far.
Right.
You got to do what you got to do. So I know what happens in those bathrooms when you got those baby wipes.
Oh man.
So it's like, if I see them with too much stuff in their hands, it's like, I can't say nothing to you right now because I'm working, but later on in that camera, I'm going to let them have it, bro, and make them viral.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like I said, it's free material.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
waiting for. I'm
yeah.
waiting for you to go viral, man, because that's the
Yeah.
next step, dude. The material's quality. It's
Yeah.
great.
Bro, everybody can relate to it. Because it's like,
Everybody.
if you come in my store and you claim to be the most sanitary, I never get sick, I would never bring the coronavirus in. Why are you shopping with no gloves?
Right.
That's crazy to me.
You want to know something crazy, dude? We went to our attorney's office the other day and we saw
Oh my God.
the lady. You want to tell them about that?
No, go ahead.
Oh,
Go
man.
ahead.
So the
That's
lady
good.
has a face mask on, right?
Yeah. No,
but-
but it wasn't any face mask.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So she's definitely one of those anti-maskers because she wanted a full-blown clear plastic mask, right? So you can see all her stuff, which sounds like a good idea until her spit from talking
Full blown.
starts
Okay.
to run down like this, like waterfalls, and like,
The condensation.
bro, that
And
was
spit.
spit.
Yeah,
that's,
I
that's
know.
not condensation.
I
That's
was just
spit.
waiting for it to just fall on her cleavage. Like
Yeah.
I was just waiting for that moment. Like, come on. And of course it never
You
happened.
can just tell the homemade masks and I don't know, bro. There's one that my daughter has that looks like glasses and it has a shield. That one's cool.
Yeah.
But some of these people be looking like, what's his name from Mortal Kombat? Sub-Zero.
Oh yeah.
Having those little clear, like, man, what are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah,
And
man,
it clearly says fashion on the mask.
There you go.
So it's like, come on,
There
man.
you go.
Yeah, where we're
Yeah.
from back home, there's a lot of that pre-corona, before corona,
Yes.
just growing up there.
Yes.
It's like,
The
oh, you're a
community
doctor
there,
now, huh?
They have their gloves.
Yes.
and
I mean,
they have the
if every doctor you've ever seen has this particular mask on when they go and do surgery, why
Right.
would you not?
right. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
just
I agree.
lazy, bro. That's
Yeah, and I mean these guys are there doing 12-hour brain surgeries or whatever, super
right.
super
Scrubbing
crazy.
in for 10 minutes and stuff.
Yeah.
No, bro, but it's just, I get inspiration from everywhere, not just the customers,
Right,
but just,
right.
I guess they're all customers,
Yeah.
but there's all walks of life. We got the WWE wrestlers on top, but then they got makeup like Dennis Rodman and high heels on. It's just artillery. If you're a comedian, it's a no-brainer. It's
gold, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
So speaking of comedy, dude, what's the next step for you? Like, are you trying to promote that heavily? I see some hashtags on there that I'm like, okay, this dude's
Right.
trying to get
Well,
some attention.
There's a couple of pretty big comedians, social media comedians that I've actually conversed with, and they've given me pointers on how to make my videos more interesting, or maybe have somebody co-starring in a video. But I feel like, remember I told you downstairs, it's like your first 50 is practice.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree.
So it's like, I don't want to just take some feedback from someone and then act like I'm a professional on it now. Nah, bro, I take it, I tweak it, I make it my own, and then I practice it. So I've never done a video of my own recently where there's a co-star.
Yeah.
You might hear my wife's voice or my son's voice or something, but that's it.
Yeah.
But like you were telling me, I need to branch out, bro. Like I need people. I need. What were you saying down there? You said just co-stars.
Yeah.
It'll bring a different dynamic. Like this shit.
Right.
I got to hold the camera. If I can get over that,
That's
then
what I'm saying, man.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. That's what I was saying. Like, I wanted to collab with you or something like that because it's like, now that we have, and this is just one setup. We're working on. We're gonna have 4 sets total in this house, but you saw downstairs, so there's room. So that's kind of the idea, right?
That's
ultimately,
Yeah.
And we want to do something, man. You know what I mean? Because right now we're in a very unique time.
I see it like rap.
Yeah.
If you're on stage and you have a microphone in your hand, there's only so much you can actually do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? You try to keep the mic as far as you can from your mouth so it doesn't
right
pop
distort
filters and all that. You know what I mean?
That was
But
me on that first podcast.
see, if you have a camera that's over there, then both of your hands are free. You don't have to have the camera in your
Right.
fucking hand.
Right.
And I can actually act more, or I can have a co-star.
right.
What am I gonna do? Flip it?
Yeah, exactly. You know what's
what I
cool,
mean?
man?
Yeah.
Actually, that one right there, I can program it to recognize a face, right, or my body, and if I get up and start walking around, it'll start to pan and follow me.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah. That one, that little thing's pretty cool, man. It's
That
super
little thing
cool.
sound like Johnny Five.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
my little guy right there, man.
Right.
Yeah.
That's tight though. I like this because since I've been in Nevada, I haven't even been behind a microphone. Man.
Oh man.
Nice.
In California, you couldn't keep me away from one of these.
I don't blame you.
And it's like I done took 2 years off of rapping, like period, probably 2.5.
Yeah.
And most people are like, "Oh, he stopped rapping. I can start whenever I damn well want to, and
Right.
stop when I want."
That's
to.
the beautiful
You know
thing,
what I'm
man.
talking
Yeah.
about? It's, like
It's locked in here, right?
Eminem is like 48, bro, and he's
Yeah.
the god. Bro,
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean,
So
love him or hate him, he's done more than everyone.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I've heard people say he's a guest in hip hop, but I don't know, man. I think he's solidified himself pretty well in there. Like
If he's the guest, it's because he wants to be.
yeah.
He's Alfred,
Yeah.
but he's still right next to Batman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So who's Batman if he's Alfred?
Yeah. I get you.
I don't know anyone that's messing with him, period. It's like
Yeah.
Tony Baker.
Yeah.
You know, that's one of my comedic people I look up to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say icon. I'm not gonna say legend. I'm not gonna say comedy master. He's good at what he does.
Yeah.
And I follow his blueprint. I mean, what else can I say?
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and put him in the description below, so hopefully the folks listening can definitely.
Oh
chime
yeah,
in.
Tony Baker. What's up? Skibbity paps.
There you go. There you go.
That boy good. But there's a few, man. There's Melvin Gregg. There's John. I don't even really know right now, but he probably gonna hate me for this. But there's a lot of social media guys that are actually making a life, a living,
Definitely.
Absolutely.
not just monetizing. I mean,
Right. That's just one avenue, right? That's just one channel.
Yeah, exactly.
absolutely.
Because these social media platforms are just a tool.
Yep.
It's just an olive branch, bro, just like everything else. But it's all about your hustle.
Right.
It ain't about how fast you type and hit copy and send. It ain't about that.
Right. Right.
If you're not driven on your own, then
Yeah.
you're being chauffeured, and therefore you're not the star. So it's kind of like someone writing your raps for you. No hate, no shade towards ghostwriters. All right?
He said it, not me.
Ice Cube is a ghostwriter, bro, and he has been forever. So that ain't nothing wrong with ghostwriting.
Hey.
But don't let Ice Cube write your song and then say, I did this.
Right.
Right.
When you're thanking people at that award show, thank
Right.
Ice Cube.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it for sure. Yeah, the music industry is tough, right? And so that was kind of one of my points is that we're in a really unique time in the media and creation space, artist space.
Yeah.
Like there's kind of no rules right now. It's anybody can if you have good content, you can just put it out.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah. Oh,
You know, and it doesn't take a lot to actually put a decent production together.
I told you, Robert Arrington. It's a guy on YouTube. Dear Me for Dinner is his channel. I swear to God, if I ever meet him, I'm a fan out like Michael Jackson's here. I'm sorry, but that's kind of how I am with this YouTube thing. I want to get myself to that level.
Yeah.
And in order to do that, I don't want to follow everybody. I want to follow the right person.
Right.
There you go.
And Robert Arrington, he'll have the camera on his hand, he'll have it on his chest, he'll have it on his head, he'll have it on his car dashboard. His daughter will have one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like he's very family oriented, bro. And his daughters just recently started asking him to film.
Yeah.
Like, Dad, let me film it.
Yeah.
After he fillets the fish, they're like, let me feel the meat and feel the difference between this and a tuna. Like,
Yeah.
to them, it's not going out and fishing and hunting. To them, it's food.
Right.
It's like the grocery store. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're at the seafood section, but they just happen to be under the water spear fishing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of pork chops, they're bringing home the whole hog and clean it. So
Right.
it's they're very thorough with everything they do, and it's coming natural now.
Yeah.
Even to his 4-year-old daughter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, if
It's
this
not
is what
that
you
hard
want
to
to
catch
do,
on.
if this is what you want to do, you gotta know what not to do.
Right.
And in order to do that, it's either trial and error or
Right.
watch someone else who knows what they're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I'm just trying to get my pinky toe in the door.
Yeah, man. No, hey, man, I definitely think you have something unique. I'm a huge fan of like comedy, and I've spent a lot of time in the past, probably 3 or 4 years, really getting into the digital space, not only in just content creation, but just overall as a whole, because the industry is just going to amazing places, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, we talked about him last time, but Tom Cruise. So he's in this movie where, I forget which one it is, where it's like at the Louisiana Purchase or one of those big land grabs from way back in the day, and they show him on a horse, and he takes off, dude, and he gets this like super crazy piece of land, and he stakes it in the ground, and everybody paid in like $20 to get like 100 acres each or something crazy, right?
You don't know what movie that is? Because I'm like, huh?
I want to say Legends of the Fall Dances.
Yeah, no, I ain't never seen that.
I don't remember, dude. I'm gonna link it down below. If you know what it is, comment. Let us know what it is, because I space out. I space out.
Yeah.
But that's kind of where we're at right now in the digital space, right? Not only with music, comedy, podcast, everything. I mean, there's just endless
Everything.
opportunities.
I told
right
you,
now.
car detailing videos.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, that's gonna be
I mean,
cool.
I've only filmed a little bit, bro, and I'm not in a rush to do none of it.
No,
there's
do it
no
right.
time limit. There's
Right.
no right way or wrong way to film, but there is to edit and produce it.
Absolutely.
Because I mean, you could take the worst work ever and make it look great.
Right.
Ask Dr. Dre.
Yeah. Oh man.
You know what I mean?
Oh, leave Dre alone, dude. Come on, man.
Dre, he'll take your non-auto tune monotone voice and doctor it up
Yeah.
and make you sound like Celine Dion on a Dre beat, bro.
That's how they call him a
what I
doctor,
mean.
man.
So I mean, if you want to be in the digital world, like out in the, what do they call it? I don't even know. The
In the
bar
interwebs,
we'll call it
man.
that.
Come on
we'll
now.
call it that. Nah, the internet is lame.
The interwebs.
Internet is
Interwebs.
dial up. You remember that shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, like,
So
how do you forget?
I don't even bro, we come from like payphones.
Oh,
And
trust
now
me.
everybody got these little supercomputers in their hands.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you know how to work the HTTPs, let's just say that. If
Yeah.
you know how to work that, bro,
Yeah.
that's why, people, rap-wise, they say bar God.
Mm-hmm.
Internet-wise, I say the HTTPs because that's the bar.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you start at. If you know how to work that, bro, you can put your material in 100 places with one click.
Yeah. Let me tell you something, and let me tell our listeners too.
Right.
So that's definitely the now, but the future is in decentralized blockchain websites. And that's going to blow your mind. We actually have one.
Right.
If you go right now on
Back
Chrome,
that up.
Opera, Brave,
listen.
it's available on all those
You
extensions.
used a big word, bro. You got to go back. You said decentralized what?
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. It has to do with Bitcoin and all that fun stuff, right? So you'll be able to put your websites
Cryptocurrency.
on the decentralized web, and nobody can touch it.
Right.
You can't say anything and get somebody upset, and they say, "Hey, this is going down." You know,
Bro,
check
they
the
banned
link
Pepe Le
below.
Pew, bro.
I have in the description below. We'll put the link to not only our
Our own personal.
decentralized website,
Yeah.
which is to make a long story short .crypto.
Mm-hmm.
That's to make a long story short .crypto. That's DRD. Just kidding. To make a long story short .crypto. That's .CRYPTO crypto.crypto. That's what it is.
Right. It'll
Thank
be
God
in
for
the
editing.
description. Look
I
below,
swear,
guys.
my cousin Johnny has been telling me about this stock market thing
Yeah.
and these cryptocurrencies, and I'm
going
starting to like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just start giving him a couple $100, bro. Like, here.
Well, and you know what? It's
You
not
do
even
that.
that. Now you can start getting paid because of your content, and that's why I
Right.
really
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to.
Right.
That's why I really wanted to get together with you today, so that outside of this, we can talk about that space and just the unlimited potential.
Yeah.
So let me tell you right now, this one DJ, I'm not going to say his name. Everybody
Right.
knows who he is. He just dropped his album via this kind of new way of doing business, which I'm not going to really get into, but if you
Look
go
at
into the description below,
descriptions.
yeah.
check it out. I'll have a bunch of stuff in there for you guys.
Right.
He just dropped his own EDC or electronic music album. Guess how much this dude got paid for that?
Take a wild guess.
No.
$11 million.
You gotta. Yeah, I was gonna
I was
say.
gonna say you gotta do that.
Same time.
Right.
11
Oh.
million.
Yeah.
11 million.
Wow.
And he did it on his own. Here's the thing. And he retained all his rights, and he's getting probably some royalties because you can do it that way. So that's what I was saying. Take it back old school, man. Some comedy albums. You know what I'm saying? Get some
Yeah.
people's attention, and let's work our way onto Netflix or something crazy like that. But
Bro, for reals,
the sky's the limit, man.
I really want to integrate my rapping and comedy into one show.
Yeah.
think that would be
And we can put
awesome.
it on the
You know what I mean?
decentralized web, and you can say anything you want, and nobody
Right.
can take you down.
Nobody
Everybody's
can
so
do
sensitive
anything.
now, bro.
Yeah, that's no longer a thing with this, man.
It's like, how you take Pepe Le Pew, bro? How you... Come on, man. That don't make no sense.
Hey, man, nobody's safe. Nobody's safe.
Right.
But at least over here, this gives us an opportunity to definitely, explore comedy again, man. Because I remember back in the day, it just used to be like no holds bar,
Y'all seen Coming to America Part 2 yet?
Oh, of course we
dude,
did, man. That was
yes,
great.
that
Okay, I was gonna
awesome.
say, man,
I enjoyed it.
Eddie
I
Murphy
enjoyed it too.
is the man.
Oh,
bro.
Eddie Murphy is the best.
I can see why everyone wants to copy his blueprint, and do what he did. Because how many years did he take off? 30?
Half of his life.
Right.
Most of
30,
his life.
something like that?
Yeah.
And he came back and didn't miss a beat.
Not
and now
one.
he's going back to stand up, and that's what I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand up.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just got to pay homage real quick because, that everybody claims to be good at what they do, but ain't nobody on television going viral just over their name, and they haven't worked in 30 years. That's
Yeah. No, man. There's certain people, like certain names that they're
Yeah,
just
certain names, of course, but I
they're
mean,
on their own. Eddie is for sure.
Like you know who DC Young Fly is.
Yes.
DC Young Fly
Yeah.
is gonna be the next GOAT. And he's one of my idols right now.
Yeah, you mentioned him to me downstairs.
because He's a singer, bro. Did you guys even know that?
No, I thought he was just
No.
doing the.
Bro,
Wow.
he's
wow.
a singer. He's got hella tracks with millions of views on them.
Wow.
Wow.
Bruh, you know how he does the 85 South show? Sometimes they're on stage and he'll start singing like he was raised in a church family, so he'll sing stuff that'll sound like a preacher saying it. You know what I mean? And I thought that was all he ever did. I started seeing things on YouTube. I'm like, wait a minute.
Okay. Hey, you know what? I will give some kudos to that world, man. The gospel musicians, man. It's a whole nother level, dude.
Yeah.
A whole nother level of musicianship.
Okay, see, I don't know if he's gonna watch this, but I got a homeboy, you know what I'm saying, out in Arizona right now from my town, Oxnard, California.
Okay.
And he used to go by Xlo, but now he's just Joshua Collins.
Okay.
But he's one of those gospel rappers.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, bruh, that's the first time I ever looked at it and been like, okay.
Yeah, it goes hard, man. It goes hard.
it
And
does.
my thing is the musicianship, the drummers and the bass players, they're insane, dude. They have some crazy groove. Crazy groove. Crazy groove.
You know who Anderson .Paak is, of course.
Anderson .Paak, no.
No?
I don't.
No.
Well, he's the newest artist. Like, I don't know if he's the newest. Don't quote me on that. But he's signed to Dr. Dre.
Oh,
And
okay.
he's from my hometown, too.
Okay.
And I've been watching him play the drums at church since he was probably like 4.
Okay.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
that's what I'm
And now
talking
he's signed, and he just formed a super group called Silk Sonic with Bruno Mars.
about. Oh, wow. Okay.
You guys never heard the song called I'm Gonna Leave the Door Open? Okay, well, it's like a week old, and he has like 50 million views on it.
Oh, wow. We're going to have to look at that.
Right,
But
yeah.
I'm trying to draw energy. That's what I'm a big energy person now.
Yeah, you have to be.
Older age, you know what I'm saying? If you giving me bad energy, I just ain't gonna give you any.
Right.
And I'm not gonna turn my back on you. I'm not gonna say ill things about you. I'm just not gonna see you.
Right. Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But these dudes they're putting out magnificent work, and it's effortless. And that should show you how work should be. This should be fun. This should be something you love to do.
Yeah.
A boss doesn't need to tell you, hey, that doesn't sound right. Clear that up. You should know that already.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So if this is what you love, you got to put the time and effort into it.
Yeah, definitely.
But,
I agree. That's definitely one of the things we've been working on is trying to get everything up to a standard, as best that we can, so that folks can enjoy the content, keep growing with us and just see where this goes, man. I mean, I'm really excited about that other stuff. And once I fill you in on that stuff, man.
I want to know what the crypto, man, let me be quiet. I want to know that too, bro.
There's this crazy post that came out, or maybe a tweet, but it said, had you invested, remember when we got that first stimulus, it was like $1,200 or something like that. Had you invested that into a coin called Dogecoin or Dogecoin, correction, sorry, Dogecoin. If you'd invested that $1,200 when we first got that into that coin, which isn't even Bitcoin, it's a totally different, they're called altcoins, and there's a lot of controversy in that world, whether that's even a real thing. But had you put those $1,200 into that questionable real thing, you'd have $34,000 today.
And you got to understand, that's $1,200 per person.
Yeah.
So yeah, you invested that, your ass balling.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. So we've definitely gotten into that space. It'd be silly not to, right? And I'm encouraging everybody that I mess with to definitely get into that world.
All my people are in California, but that's what they're all talking about.
Yeah.
Cryptocurrencies
Yeah.
and stock markets, buying and selling and all that. And I'm just like, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't have a dad. My uncle was on drugs. I mean, I didn't have nobody to tell me, do this, not that.
Yeah, I feel you.
Don't do that. And even if you got away the first time, don't do it again.
Right.
Nobody ever told me that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if I would have known about even Bitcoin.
Yeah.
When Bitcoin came out, I mean, I wasn't paying any attention to it, but I do know, I don't want to say their names, but I do know some people who made a few $100,000 and they wish they wouldn't have sold when they sold.
Right.
Yeah. Or how about bought stupid stuff?
Right.
Like in my case,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say how many I had,
Yeah.
but it was definitely 6 figures and it was almost 7.
Right.
Bro.
Exactly.
Bro.
Yeah. But I'm definitely still in the game.
Right.
I'm not all the way out.
Right.
But, to your point, and I'm glad that you brought that up, man, because a lot of us didn't have that, right? You had the father figure, the role model.
Just somebody
More than
that
anything,
even tell you right from wrong.
Exactly. It doesn't even have to be a father figure, just someone with the financial aptitude to say, hey, young man, go this way, right?
Yeah.
I didn't have that either. And I'll be honest with everybody here. When I got into this world, I got into it for the wrong reasons, right? You could buy all kinds of cool stuff at the beginning. Remember I told you?
Yeah.
Do you remember what some of the things I bought were?
Yeah, gold, silver,
Gold?
I
Yeah, I was buying a
played
bunch
like
of stuff.
yeah, all kinds.
Ninja stars.
Oh yeah, this
Acid.
Stars. Yeah,
I was buying all kinds of stuff.
yeah.
But it was very expensive, you know? So, I mean, one thing would cost you 150,000 Bitcoin or something to that effect, right? So you're just like, okay. We were buying it at like less than 15
cents,
something ridiculous.
something.
Wow.
Right?
Bro, you don't
It was
want to get
really
into
low.
my past life. bro.
Man.
I got a rich baby mama who used to give me access to like all the accounts.
Oh,
and
boy.
I do the dumbest. This was the 90s, bro.
Yeah.
When gas cards first came out,
Yeah.
I would have boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes and I looked like I had a Shell station storage room at our house
Wow.
of gas cards, bro. And anybody who came over, that was their parting gift. Here you go. Thanks for coming through. Here's a $100 gas card. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my
Just the things that I did financially back in the day, bro. I wish I could just like go back to my 20-year-old
Yeah.
self and slap the
Well,
shit
let me
out of
tell
it.
you something, man. Right now, you have that opportunity. And so do I, and so does everybody out there. Because this thing's just getting started. Like, I've been telling people since it hit 400 to pay attention.
Right.
I told them at 6,000 to pay attention. I told them at 20,000 to pay attention. It crashed down to 4,000 from 20,000, and people were like, haha. And I was like, nah, dude, buy more. And here we are talking about it at $60,000, $58,000, $57,000 per coin, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm telling you though is that, dude, this is there. You know, if do your own research. We're not financial advisors. We're definitely not telling anybody to buy this
I'm
stuff.
not the
No.
one.
Not
But
at all.
what I am telling you though is do your research, look into this stuff, and when you see that there's unlimited potential for this thing to go 150, 200,000 conservatively, and like very up here, people are talking 500,000 plus per coin. Even if right now it's worth $50,000, man, there's still
It's
plenty of time to
plenty.
get in, and you don't need $50,000 to play. You can go on to Cash App right now and buy as little as $10 worth. You're welcome. Check for our Cash App link below. All right,
Bro.
so.
Go to the
Dude,
I
description.
mean,
you'll
I'm
see
gonna
everything.
holler at my cousin Johnny, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
No disrespect to anybody who
No.
knows about
No,
this game.
not at all.
But that guy, I'd give my money to.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and it's not because, you know, I trust him more than everybody else. It's because I know he knows what he's doing.
Right.
I understand that you gotta know the ins and outs of this stuff.
Right.
And if you
Right.
don't and you try to just jump in, get your feet wet, that's exactly all you're gonna do.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm trying to just like this. I'm soaking the game up, bro.
Right,
I've never
right.
seen anyone with a setup like this that's just worked it like you did. And I'm sitting back like, I'm a sponge, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
with the crypto, I'm hearing things from different people, but I got, you know, my boy Phil, he's one dude I trust, and my cousin Johnny's another. But anybody else, I'm gonna have to see the proof.
Oh, no, for
Right,
sure.
for
For
sure.
sure.
Y'all, come on now.
Right.
This is different, but you know, I'm in Nevada, and I'm
Yeah.
a Cali boy, and
Yeah.
I don't trust people too quickly. And
Yeah.
if it
And you
wasn't
shouldn't,
for-
especially here.
If it wasn't for her
Yeah.
and work,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be here.
Of course. Of course.
I'm me, my wife, my kid, and,
Yeah.
or both my kids. I told you it's 4 of us against the world. Like
That's right.
Just
You know,
You
like
saw
you.
that. You saw. That's how we are.
That's how we
Yeah.
are. Yeah.
That's all it
It's
is,
us
man.
two and our
You know?
kids. And
and that's it, right?
Yeah. How long you been with your wife?
23 years.
That's awesome. We've been
Nice.
21, so we're right
yeah.
there.
Yeah,
We're right
that's
there.
good.
And people, when I tell people that, they say, "How old are you?"
Right, right.
I'm like, I got a mask on, but I got a few gray hairs. You don't have to see that.
Yeah, we got some grays
Yeah.
right here. We got some
Yeah,
grays right
but,
here.
You know, I just see things in a different light now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they say, what was that, Dave Chappelle? Yeah, on the Chappelle show, he talked to himself at 21, or 18, 21, then 33.
Yeah.
That's real, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is
absolutely.
real. If I could talk to myself and go back and tell my, and just keep the information I know now and go back, oh,
Right.
man.
Oh my God.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God. I would definitely.
I think
would-
everybody around our age says that
Well,
exact
I don't know if
same
it's a
thing.
midlife crisis or what, but everything is do or die now. It's like
Right.
life or death.
It is, man.
Yeah, it
And
is.
if anything ends with me not going home to my babies, I don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, of course.
Right.
Of course,
I
that
think
comes with. I
worst
think that
case
comes with
scenario,
age,
bro.
man.
Yeah,
That comes
I
with
think
age.
it does.
Because I was there too at one point. We were just reckless, man. Just reckless. Just no
those were
regard
the
for
90s.
anything really. And
Y'all remember,
now I look
you
back.
guys remember having like fucking 30 payphones in every shopping center?
Oh,
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, and it was only 15 cents to
Now
make a phone call.
You have to go certain places to find a fucking payphone.
Yeah.
Bro.
They still have them actually? Like today that we're speaking right
smokers still use them for callback phones.
Yeah. Apparently at the real Caesar's Palace,
They
not
never
where
heard of
Caesar
the
stayed.
feds.
There's a good one there.
Wow.
A phone bank. Check it out. Maybe.
Bro. I don't know, but
Just kidding.
comedically though, bro, I'm trying to get better.
now. Right.
Yeah.
And once I feel like I'm good enough, then I'll put a product out to the world. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey
all the
man,
things,
just don't
all
wait
the-
too long, dude. You got a good
Right.
product.
No,
You have a very good product.
I have videos that you guys don't even know about. The ones that you guys see are 1 minute videos.
Yeah.
I have 5-minute videos.
See, that's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about,
yeah.
man.
I mean, because TikTok is 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instagram is 1 minute.
Yeah. Very, yeah.
Yeah.
And if I feel like putting something on a Facebook Watch or a live or something like that, then that'll be because I have a very broad audience already tuned in, and I had a premiere.
Right.
Like for the last 2 weeks, everyone's been hearing about it. And
Right.
Then I would do something like that, but I'm not gonna do that until I get this,
Yeah.
because I definitely need some freedom to move around and not just stand there till my arm hurts.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's good that you got your laptop too, because the editing software and stuff like that, it's so easy now too. Like, I don't know if you use like Affinity or anything like that, or Photoshop, whatever it is that you're using, dude, but it's like I don't want to say that it does it for you at this point, because that would be a huge slap in the face to the people that spend the time that they do doing this stuff. But man,
It's pretty easy though.
But
Common sense.
It's so user friendly now than like
Common
from when we
sense.
first got started. It's crazy, man. I'd stepped away from this world for a long time, and now that I'm back, I'm glad that I'm back now, because it's just like these things are amazing.
Yeah.
These things are I'm just complete.
I was pretty much a sponge in the music industry also. So any studio that I would ever go to,
Yeah.
I would just sit back and watch.
Yeah.
And it's not about the other side of the mic. This is nothing.
Right.
That is where all the magic
Right.
happens.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
And so I was just,
Yeah.
I started out like editing my own songs,
Yeah.
taking out the dead air, sliding words over, things like that.
Right.
And when I started making videos, not these comedy videos, but actually music videos, but just with words and pictures,
Yeah.
like whatever I say, I'll find the words for it in a picture to paint that picture in your head, but you'll actually see the picture.
Okay.
I started doing that, and it was like, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Editing,
Yeah.
and now I've been doing it with these videos, bro, and I haven't rapped in 2.5 years. Does
Yeah.
that tell you this is what I want to do?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Rapping never goes away, but the engineering part of it is
Correct.
my love.
Yeah. And that's what I was telling you too. Like, so for us, to make a long story short, I definitely want it to be like a production company.
Yeah.
And the main production channel, the production company channel. And then I want to start producing casts underneath that name, right?
Yeah.
That's ultimately what I want. I love being behind here, but I would definitely just be like back there, the logistics, making sure that all the editing and all that stuff's done.
Bro.
That's what I would prefer to do. And that's why I'm doing this, so that we can get there.
Let me tell you when I got my mind blown real quick. All right. So you seen the movie Straight Outta Compton?
Yeah.
I'm in the scene. I'm in that movie. I'm in the scene where
Okay.
they're at the Dope Man
know
concert. Okay.
Okay.
It's like, it looks like there's hundreds of people in there, but it's only like 50 of us.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So I'm the tallest person in the room. Usually that's what happens. All right. But they wanted me to wear a Jerry curl, like a fake Jerry curl.
Oh.
And I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I looked weird when I put it on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be.
Tall, pinky.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they was like, all right, you don't need it. You stand out anyways,
Yeah,
right? So I'm
yeah.
in the crowd, I'm like, dope man. And they're like, what was the old boy's name? Damn, what's his name? Fuck. Whatever. They said, you came with him, right? I was like, yeah. I said, well, are you the one that has like the comedy? I'm like, yeah, I got a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we want you to stand towards the front. And I was like, dude, think about it.
Yeah.
All these shoulder length people and then me. And I was like, nah, I'll get towards the back a little bit. I
Did you get nervous, or was it like?
Huh?
Did you get nervous, or was it
No. I just didn't want to be with a fake afro on with fucking water dripping everywhere, because that's what they did to those guys.
Oh, so you did end up wearing it?
No. I put it on, but it was dry.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I just wanted to see what I looked like, and I looked a little too much like my mama, if you. But basically, fuck, I can't think of the damn. I suck. John Singleton, one of the dudes.
Okay.
The guy who directed it, right?
Yeah.
But his microphone, his camera, it was like this, but dinosaur this.
Oh, yeah.
And the way the camera was going through the crowd and over us, because pretty much when Ice Cube does this in the movie, he's like, sing that shit. Dope, man. He's pointing right at me. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
And the camera was nowhere near me, but if you watch the video, it looks like it was over my head.
It's right over your head. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How'd you do that? You know what I'm saying? And it's a scene where Jerry Heller's talking to somebody who's like, tells him, well, we see these NWA guys, but tell me if when you find the next Eddie Van Halen, and he walks away from him. And I'm in that scene in 2 places.
Oh, okay.
Wow, I
There
didn't
you
know
go.
that.
The camera work was like mind-blowing to me, bro. Like Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, MC Ren, they're all really sitting over there, bro, in the corner, but they're just watching.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It was like, whoa.
Yeah.
John Singleton, I think he's the one that did it.
Yeah, I think that is
F.
him.
Gary Gray. Oh, whoa. I think it's F. Gary Gray.
It's not Singleton?
I don't know.
I don't
bro.
remember who did it. We'll have to.
Name. It's one of them dudes.
Yeah, look.
Shout out to y'all.
This is who did it. Sorry. Thank you. Proper credit.
I'm saying, one of you guys, both of y'all great, but I can't remember right now. I smoke a lot of weed. But yeah, I'm in that movie though.
Dude, that's awesome,
I
man.
never knew that.
Yeah.
Elaine, why are you holding on with that? Why didn't you share
I
that?
didn't know that. This is
A
the first
lot
time
of people
hearing it. Look.
do not know what I've done, bro.
That's
And
crazy, man.
That's part of the
crazy.
reasons I like living in Las Vegas, bro.
That-
But you know
Yeah.
what, dude? That's more reason to do something like this.
Yeah.
Because we have some crazy stuff that we have in store for. We have tons of these to still
sure-
film, so we have to
Yeah.
pace
He'll
ourselves,
be
right?
back on again. I'm sure he'll be back.
Wow.
Yeah,
Bro,
but
I'm
I
not
mean-
going nowhere, man.
Well, what I'm saying is like, dude, you have to do something soon because
I know.
you got to
But
get
see,
that stuff out
here's
there.
Here's the number one deterrent. I was always the guy trying to be behind the scenes. I didn't want to be the star. I didn't want to be the rapper. I didn't want to
Yeah.
be none of
Yeah.
that. It just happened.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's how it
And
usually happens.
I want to be doing this.
Right.
But see, I ain't gonna say I'm good at it, but I guess people tell me it comes natural.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah,
And it just comes from me being a class clown as a kid, and I'm the tallest person in every room I go in, and it's like I'm used to people staring at me. I'm used to people judging me and forming opinions about me, and then when they see this big old black dude come in, they're like, "Oh, this motherfucker! Look at him. We gotta watch out for him." And then they see, I go up to their kid and I go, "Hello," like in a high ass voice, "Hi," and they're like, "What? That came out of him?"
All the kids love him in the
You know what I
store.
mean? And people judge me and get it wrong all the time, bro.
course,
So
yeah.
when someone sees a comedy video that I've done, they're like, "Oh."
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, did you watch Love and Mixtapes? The skit movie. It's like a 5-minute, 6-minute movie that I did.
I've watched so many, I don't remember.
I think I showed you in the break
I
room.
think so. I think,
But-
I think I've seen it.
I swear to you, I read that script like 7 times, memorized it, and ad-libbed the hell out of it, bro. And people loved it.
Yeah.
Bro. And it's like, I put my own stank on it. If
Yeah,
you know what I
that
mean?
you do, bro.
Yeah.
That you
Because-
do. It's good, man.
And timing is everything, too.
Yeah.
That's what he always tells me.
Yeah, your
is
timing, and
everything.
that's what I like about it. You're definitely very expressive, not only with your words, with your vocabulary. You're not repeating the same stuff over and over. Like you have you
That's
articulate
how you
well, man.
hypnotize
Your
people.
ideas, the way you articulate them is phenomenal, and the pace and everything. It's great. It's great material. It needs to be out there. I
It does.
think.
It does.
I swear to God to you, bro, I'll be bored in the house and something will come to me, like I said, that punchline.
Yeah.
And 30 minutes later, I'll have 20 other punchlines that lead up to that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or branch off from it or something. And then it's like, okay, let me write it down.
That's good, man. Dude, comedy's greatest minds. That's what makes them great, dude. And
Yes, sir. You know,
I-
do you know
you have
Aries
it right there.
Spears?
Who?
Aries Spears?
Oh, yeah. I know him.
I
That's
don't
the
know
GOAT.
that guy.
Okay. You like that guy, huh?
And Tracy Morgan. I like, Bro, everybody's like Dave Chappelle. I'm like, Dave Chappelle is old news. No
I like
disrespect.
Dave Chappelle.
No disrespect. I
Yeah.
like Dave Chappelle too.
Of
But
course.
Dave Chappelle was funny when the Chappelle show was out.
Yeah.
And when he left a void that a lot of other people felt.
Yeah.
And they filled it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now that he's back, it's like, yeah, I still like Dave Chappelle too. But
Yeah.
what's Melvin Gregg doing right now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
that's where's Tony Baker at? He's in the community somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, no disrespect to the greats that do it and have movie money and all these credentials.
Right.
No disrespect.
Well,
to
their
them,
comedy
bro,
changes at that point too.
But see,
But they're still
the reason why Mr. Chappelle left
Mm-hmm.
and did what he did
yeah.
is because they wanted creative control, bro.
Yeah, of
And
course.
if you give someone creative control, like I said, you're being chauffeured now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a Maybach, but you're being chauffeured.
Yeah.
Right. Right. You
So
gotta
if you're at
handle
that
it.
status of life, great. But if you're not, come back to reality.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you got to do your own show. You can't let somebody else put in their 35%, bro.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Yeah,
not
that's what I was
cool.
telling you with this decentralized web stuff, dude. It allows you, as an artist and as a creator, you retain control. Man.
I will be back over here, bro. Whether it's just to listen and learn or to come back on here, bro. I'm
Hey,
not
man,
even
you're
playing.
welcome anytime.
Yes, anytime.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime.
This is right up my alley, man. Like
Yeah.
she told me about this, I was like, what?
Yeah, I told you when I came home. I told him I was like,
Yeah.
I talked to Roy, and everything seems like it's for the
Bro.
go. Like he was
Yeah.
super excited.
I mean,
so.
comedy is it's a release.
Right.
Mhm.
It's an escape.
Yeah.
And if you're too serious about comedy, it's not comedic.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I
Right.
agree.
Because I mean,
I
if
agree.
you ask the greats, like I said, Ari Spears,
Mhm.
if you ask Cat Williams,
Mhm.
Marlon Wayans, you know, they'll go on stage with a full game plan, full on game plan,
Yeah.
joke after joke after joke after joke, and then the energy of the crowd is what
Right.
they ride.
Right.
So if the energy shifts another direction, you go to another direction. You
Right.
still got that bullet back
Right.
there
Oh,
in
yeah.
your clip
Right,
waiting
right.
to fire whenever you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's how you make it look more
Yeah.
freestyle.
Yeah.
Right.
Even though you know you've been studying this and writing it
Yeah.
and reading it and over for 2 weeks so you don't forget anything.
For sure.
But when you get out there, all that changes because the energy of the crowd changes.
Yeah, you
Right,
definitely have to,
exactly.
and so they call it a riffing, right? So you definitely have to be able to riff and
Yeah.
improvise and stuff, right? So you have your core and you have your premises and all that stuff in place, but you definitely have to be able to do that stuff. And I think you're great at doing it because
Yeah.
every
And
time I'm
handling
talking, to you,
hecklers, too.
you're cracking me up, dude.
Yeah.
Even if you're not trying, you are trying. You
Right.
it's
Bro,
like
it's-
mission complete, man, because you're
Right.
hilarious.
If it's not that easy, you're not good.
There you go.
Right.
It's really not. Like if you a 16-year-old driver starting out, you're not going to jump on the freeway and do 100 miles an hour, even though that's
Right.
what you've been seeing people do your whole life. You're
Right.
not going to do that. You're going to jump into the slow lane and you're going to go even slower.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
I
if
get
you've been driving for a while, you're going to be like, man, get out of the way.
Right. Right.
And punch on around. But you got to actually learn
Right.
yeah.
how
yeah.
to be. You know, you got to have thick skin for one, because people will heckle the hell out of you.
Oh, for sure,
Boo,
for
get
sure.
off stage.
For
Like,
sure. There's this one dude, I think his last name's Heffernan or Hefferman or something like that, and
we are
his
so
whole thing
bad
is
with
based
names.
off of heckling.
Yes, heckling is part of the fun though, bro, because
Yeah.
if you can turn it around on that heckler,
Oh, yeah.
you won the crowd over.
Yeah.
But if that heckler wins, you might have just messed up the next 2 months of your career.
Absolutely, and that's a huge point because I've seen some comedians who just take heckling way too seriously, and they just, kicking people out of the clubs and all this. I mean, I get there.
Everybody wants to be the Apollo, bro.
Yeah,
For real.
exactly.
real.
That's a unique place, man. That you can't replicate that,
Like
man. That's
one time, like basically it was rap, but I saw a concert where Drake, big ass Drake, was getting booed off stage, bro.
wow.
What? I was like, that happens? And all he did it so smooth. He said, look, I already got paid. If you guys want a good show, I can keep going. If you guys
Gone.
want me to leave, I could leave. And they kept booing. He said, y'all have a good night, and put the mic down and walked away. I was like, that's the GOAT.
Yeah,
That's the GOAT right there. That's tight, bro. Like,
yeah,
because everyone's going to judge you.
for sure.
Whether
for
you
sure.
do comedy or you crochet. Or
Don't
you
matter what you do, man.
Whatever it is, people
Yeah.
are going to hate.
Of
Right,
course.
right.
Yeah.
Because you're better than they are at it. And the reason that you're usually better than them at it is because they've never really tried.
Yeah, that's true
People
too.
give up on their dreams before they wake up.
Way
See?
too easy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Way too easy.
definitely.
Yeah,
So
it's a great point.
It's
man.
like you gotta, like I said, the first 50 videos is practice.
yeah,
But see, those punchlines, I do a lot of them. I edit them all out after I act them out. And then I delete a lot of them because it's useless information.
Yeah.
It's not useless, and if you just put everything together, it makes sense to you because you did it.
Yeah.
But to a viewer, is a viewer going to even listen to the next thing you say? Because the last 4 things you said don't make any sense. So now they're like, man, over this.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Bored now.
Analytics show that if you got 2 seconds,
So what?
you got 2 seconds to capture their attention.
Oh, yeah.
If in 2 seconds, that's what all the analytics that we've been getting back. That's the main indicator, the measurable part. It's like you have 2 seconds to catch them. But anyway, so do me a favor, man. Look at over here, pick a camera, let everybody know where they can go find you, dude, where they can see your videos. You have to get out there. Let them know, man.
Yeah.
All right, John. Well, I go by the name of Nard Johns. That's NARDJOHNS. And put the @ in front of it. You'll find me everywhere. Most of my stuff is on Instagram and TikTok, though.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Can't wait to have you back. We're going to start wrapping this up here. Thank you very much for coming in, man.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to kick me out now.
Hey, no, we still got to go over some stuff downstairs
Yeah,
that I wanted to show you on. I don't know if you saw me working on the bigger computer.
Yeah.
I can't have that one in here because it's too loud. It's a huge editing computer, and there's a bunch of music gear and all kinds of stuff in there.
Word.
So I want to show you that. And yeah, man, you're welcome back anytime, anytime. Whether it's to watch, whether it's to be on. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, I would love to work with you with regard to getting your material out there. If I can get behind it, you know what I mean? And you do everything and help me produce it or whatever, I'm all about it, man.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I'm about it too, man. It's not about making money. It's about the love.
That's right. That's
You know what I'm saying? Money will come in the future if you do that shit, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
But thank you for having me, man. 'cause
Absolutely.
Of course.
This was fun. I mean, of course, we're just sitting in the room, but we all smiling. Look.
Right?
Of
Right.
course.
Everybody's
Yeah.
smiling. This is what it is right here, bro.
That's
Yeah,
right.
definitely.
That's right. That's
Like
against
you
the
said,
world,
I
right?
think this the future, bro. Like,
That's right. That's right.
Don't forget, guys, check out our description below for everything. To make a long story short, hit us up. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram,
Everywhere. And don't forget our decentralized website. To make a long story short, .crypto. Check us out,
crypto,
man.
guys.
We can
Check
accept
it out.
donations from Bitcoin, Ethereum, all kinds of fun stuff in there too. We'll put all the details in the description.
Yeah.
What else you got? That's it?
I think that's it. That's it. Just please keep spreading the love, guys. And
all I really want to say is comedy.
Yeah. Hashtag comedy. All right, guys. Thanks for
People
watching.
laugh.
Thanks for watching. To make a long story short. See ya.